Alright, welcome back, coders. This is a quick tutorial on MCE09, which is all about if statements. If statements are great when you want your code to branch between two possible conditions. In this case, either something is true or it's not. And if that thing, which we call a condition, is true, then one line of code will run. And if it is not true, then a different course of action or a different branch of code will be run. So this is all about making decisions. This is how most code makes decisions. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into our player blocks and we're going to grab a chat command block here. And I'm going to call it choices because that's what this robot's going to be doing. We're going to go into the loop block section. And I'm going to grab the while true block. And what this is, it means that while this condition is true, this code will be run. In this case, it's saying that while true is true, which is true, then it will do this. So basically this is an infinity loop. When you don't have anything in here and it's just while true, then this is going to run forever. And to prove that, I'm going to grab my agent move forward by 1 and put it in here. And now if I test it out, I type choices, you'll see that my robot will try to move forward forever. I'm going to create a TP block here, which I've already done here. That way I can teleport my robot to me. To do that, I just made a TP text string, and I'm teleporting to the player. Now what I want to do is I want to use an if statement. So if I go in here and I go down to the logic section, you're going to see these if statements right here, conditional statements. Right now I can grab this and say if true, then. So it's always going to run this because true is true, but we can put something else in here. In fact, if you go into the agent blocks, you're going to see some blocks that have those pointy edges. And that pointy edges, actually there's only one. That pointy edged block, agent detect block, is what we're going to use for these choices. When the robot sees something or detects something in front of it, then this code will be run that's inside of the if statement block. So I'm going to make him turn left 2 times. So now when he runs choices, let me TP him to me here. When he detects something in front of him, he now turns left 2 times. And he'll do this forever. But he has something that makes him make a decision, which is detecting a block. Now I could go back in here, and if you look at your if block, you have a little plus right here. If you click on that, you'll see an else statement. So I could make something else run if I don't want this, if this code condition right here, if it doesn't see anything in front of it, or detect anything in front of it, it can run a different branch of code. In fact, if I press this plus one more time, you're going to see an else if. That means I can state another condition. I'm going to take this agent block forward block and right click it and duplicate it. And I'm going to put that block in here, except instead of making him detect in front of him, I'm going to make him detect above. And when he detects something above, I'm going to make him destroy the block below him. So agent destroy down. I'm going to give him a block, so I'm going to go down to agent set block or item. And I can pick what block I want him to put down there. I'll have him put some ice. There we go. So this gives him a block of ice. And now if I go back into agent, I'm going to make him place down. So now if he detects something above him, then he's going to destroy below him, and he's going to put a block, he's going to get a block of ice, and then he's going to put that below him. Right here where I have an else statement, I can just leave that empty, or I can press minus here. That's all I want to have done right now. If I wanted one more default statement, like otherwise I want him to till behind him, let me do that. I'll have him till behind him. as an else. Now he has three different things that he can do depending on what he detects. If he detects in front of him, then he'll turn around. If he detects a block above him, he'll destroy whatever's below him and put some ice down there. He gets a block of ice, and then he places it below him. Otherwise, he's going to till the ground behind him. So let's check it out. So he's tilling the ground. Let me put him right here, just so that way we can see what happens. You see, when he goes underneath something, now he places ice down. Interesting. Alright, this is all about if statements. I hope you had a good time with this. Happy coding. Until we communicate again.